used to work with strictly individuals that had a past history of sexual abuse, sexual trauma, domestic violence. So that was what I was doing for a little over 2 years, 40 hours a week, and it got very, very hard.
I try to find the words to pray. I don't always know what to say, but you're the one that can hear my heart.
And so I kind of withdrew from the Christian community, including radio, withdrawing from that because I didn't feel like they were acknowledging reality in the dark world that is really around us. So I was in a bad place not too long ago.
Things that have brought me here, you know the story of every tear, 'cause you've been here from the very start.
I think God takes pleasure in softening a hardened heart, so I have 91.9 on my #1 programming. I'd punch it a few times and see what was going on, and then I'd turn it back, and then I'd punch it a few times, see what was going on, and turn it back. And I admired how the radio station featured stories that were not pretty or neatly packaged with a bow, and at the end, God, did a miracle. Sometimes God is silent, and sometimes, actually all the time, life is messy and complex, and it doesn't go the way we want it to. And New Life chose to feature those stories.
I've seen joy and I've seen pain. On my knees I call your name. Here's my broken hallelujah.
And just hearing those stories that they feature on the radio station started to gradually soften my heart and allow me not to generalize, allow me to hear God's truth and hear that God's not a passive God. He's active, even in the mess. And that is definitely evident in the radio station, for sure. And so my husband and I have been led to give to the radio station and to keep that going.
I've seen joy and I've seen pain. On my knees I call your name. Here's my broken hallelujah.
I'm thankful for 91.9 because they planted a truth in my heart that caused a change in the way that I live and the way that I look at the world, and mostly how I can live on a day-to-day basis, knowing that they're available and I can tune into them. It has softened my heart.